Hey, what's up everyone, and welcome to my quick review for The Gift, a movie that came out a couple of weeks ago, actually a few weeks ago at this point, maybe even longer by the time I put this review up, and it's a movie that I was looking forward to about a week before it came out because of the reviews, because at first, when that trailer came out, The Gift, I thought it looked like it could have been good, but it looked like it also could have been bad. It looked very similar to a lot of thriller trailers nowadays, where it could be good, it could be bad. Who knows? Like, you really couldn't guess if that was going to be bad or good. Some people will say, I knew it was always going to be good. Or some people might say, oh, it looked bad, and guess what? It was bad. I didn't like it, especially the ending. I like my movies with gumdrops and lollipops. I want everything to be colorful like Avengers. This movie was not Avengers. And damn straight, it wasn't like Fantastic Four. Even though I think Fantastic Four was a little bit more violent. Actually, no, it was. Fantastic Four was more violent than The Gift, the rated R movie. Anyway, this movie was so good, and it came out the same day as Fantastic Four, and this movie should have made more, and guess what? It almost did, too. I think it was like 10 million, maybe 15 million away from making more than Fantastic Four, which is really, really sad considering Fantastic Four is a big tentpole movie, and The Gift was just like made for a couple $1,000,000. This movie is fantastic, and Joel Edgerton knocked it out of the park with this. The direction is fantastic in this film. It's so well-paced and well-written. It's just a movie that always captivates you because you're just like, oh, what's going to happen next? Oh my god. And it's so tense for the most part, and then when you think about it, it's just one of those movies where it's not a typical thriller or stalker thriller, because if you don't know what the movie's about, it's about Jason Statham and Jason Statham's in this. No, Jason Bateman. Jason Bateman and Rebecca Hall are a married couple, and they've been wanting a baby. They just moved into a new house, and it's a nice house. And Jason Bateman has a really good, well-paying job, and he's about to get a promotion. He's gonna get paid more and stuff. So his life is perfect. It's fantastic. He has a beautiful wife, maybe a kid on the way, a great job, a well-paying job, and all that. So his life is great. And then in the beginning of the film, he meets up with a guy named Gordo, who he actually met a long time ago in high school. He used to be, I guess, at first it seems like maybe friends or something like that. And Gordo is played by Joel Edgerton, and it's a little weird. It's an odd conversation because he seems like a weird guy. He's a guy that like talks, and then he has like a blank stare. He's like, okay, I'll talk to you later. So he seems a little weird, but he doesn't seem like a bad dude. He just looks like someone that's socially awkward. And then later on, like, he comes over, and they start to have like a little friendly relationship. And then, of course, Jason Bateman's just like, hey, okay. He keeps coming over when I'm not home. He obviously really likes my wife because he comes over all the time when Jason Bateman's at work and Rebecca Hall's there cleaning and whatnot. So he's just like, you know what? Gordo, you have to stay away. Stay away. He does it in a very like mean way. He doesn't say like, hey man, we need like a little bit of time for ourselves. You always come over. Just like wait, just give us a couple of days or weeks or whatever, and then come back. Or just say, hey, we just don't want you to come over anymore. He kind of does it in that way, but kind of more dickish. He's just like, hey, I don't want to see you around here ever again. And you immediately feel bad for Gordo, even though he's lying here and there and stuff, and he's socially awkward and stuff, and things he does isn't always acceptable, I would say, but for the most part, you feel bad for him. And then later on, it becomes like, oh, is Gordo doing all this stuff? Like, the dog starts the dog is missing, and then the goldfish die and stuff. Like, is he doing all this? You never get an answer if he actually did all that stuff. You're just supposed to, like figure out, like, is it him, or did the fish just died because they didn't feed them, or did the dog just run away and come back? Like, you never really know, and that's my favorite part of this movie. It doesn't give you tons and tons of answers, and then throughout the film, it's like, oh, Gordo, he's doing all this stuff, or is he? Is he really doing all this stuff, or is it something else? There's even a part later on in the movie that's not a spoiler, it's in the trailer, where a rock goes through a window, and in the trailer, it wants you to think it's Gordo, but it might be someone else, who knows? And then it gets to the ending, and the ending is fantastic in this film. It's really well done. The Thing looks at the camera and says, oh, it's just fantastic. No, I'm just kidding. That's a different movie. It's a really good ending. I'm not going to spoil it, obviously. It's a really good ending for a fantastic thriller with great acting and great writing and just a really, really solid narrative. It's just great. It's one of the best stalker thrillers I've seen in a very long time, and it's just very captivating. There's not much else to say about this movie. Just go see it. Like, it's probably not in theaters anymore. It might still be. I heard it's like still making a little money here and there. So if it's in your theater, even if you have to go 20, 30 minutes away, go see this film. I highly recommend it. But if you can't watch it watch it on TV, watch it on DVD, Blu-ray, buy it on Blu-ray. Just buy it straight up. It's a great film. You will want to watch it again because, ooh, I almost threw up. It's so good, I almost threw up. Blech. But, yeah, this movie's great. I highly recommend it. So, The Gift, great acting for everybody. Joel Edgerton is a great director, first-time director. Hopefully, his next movie is just as good, if not better. If it's better, we might have another Ben Affleck on our hands. But, who knows? Fingers crossed. Let's hope. So, anyway, there you go. That's my review for The Gift. I'm going to give it a 36 out of 40. Great film. Highly recommended. Thank you, and goodbye.